Hi everybody, my name is Jim. I'm going to show you today how to build a canoe or a kayak carrier out of an old golf bag caddy. I got a couple of these at the thrift shop for $15 each, and I got the idea after looking online, seeing about the lowest price decent one you can get is between $60 and $75. So yeah, I was all up for the challenge, and turned out great. I already built one, so I thought I'd make a video of how I do the second one. And if you can find a carrier at a flea market or a thrift store, then you can build one yourself. Here is the golf bag caddy I got at the flea market for about 15 bucks. This one's by Bag Boy, but pretty much any brand will work. I got the idea because most of the kayak carriers you see online, 50 to 70 bucks, and this pretty much has all the same parts. On the bag caddy I bought, everything was included with the exception of a couple eyelets and the bungee cords. When you buy one, just check for damage, cracked plastic, etc. Make sure all the parts are on it. I start by removing the handle, and this one has screws on it. You might have rivets you have to drill out, but should be a pretty easy process. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the scorecard holder. Be sure to save all the hardware because we might use these somewhere later in the project. Now we need to make a couple marks before we shorten the handle. The first mark is where the handle lock is fully engaged. Second mark is made just as the lock mechanism becomes disengaged. Now we can remove the lock mechanism and get ready for the next step. After temporarily reinstalling the handle again, we can put a mark on the shaft to show us exactly how much of the shaft is inserted into the handle. We can add this length to the bottom when we trim the shaft down. That way we make sure and have enough room to reattach the handle when we're finished. Using a hacksaw, we can go ahead and remove the handle now. Now we can reattach the handle. Of course, we're going to have to drill new holes for the screws. Just use whatever size bit you need. Now we can use all the old parts we took off to reattach the handle. The first one I modified had this handy little foot that held the bag up. It was held on by only one bolt and was easy to take off, but of course that's not the case with this one. Of course this one has a molded plastic base on it. I'm going to have to take a reciprocating saw and cut it off. Hopefully everything goes smooth. Well, that actually went pretty good. I'll get some sandpaper and clean up the edges a little bit. Should look pretty nice.
Next, we're going to prepare the straps to put the eyelets in. That makes it a lot easier to attach the bungee cords. In order to do this, we need to cut the buckle off the end, and then we'll seal the ends to keep it from fraying with the propane torch, and then heat a screwdriver or an old piece of steel rod or something like that to make a hole in the strap, and that'll allow you to put the eyelet in. Do not touch the end of that to check and see if it's cool, because it's very hot, melty nylon.
You can then do the same process to the upper straps and prepare them. Next, we're going to heat up an old Phillips screwdriver and use that to make holes for the eyelets. That really makes a nice, clean, professional hole. You can repeat this process for the other 3 strap ends. I had some little eyelets left over from another project. I'm certain they'll work great for this as well. All you do is put the small side through the strap and then put the larger one over top of that. Next, I just use the hardware provided with the eyelets, and it usually goes together pretty easy. Then just repeat the same process for the other strap ends. Here is our new kayak carrier, remanufactured from a old golf bag caddy. It's in its folded up position right now. I'll go ahead and unfold this and grab a couple bungees and see how it works. One additional modification I did make was adding pool noodle foam to the seats on the carrier. That seemed to help the kayak stay on a little better and kept it from sliding around. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a fun project that only takes a couple hours. Of course, you might need to make some modifications for your particular kayak. All in all, it's a pretty cheap project, and it really makes those long portages much easier. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit us online for our travel blog at Searching for Solitude. Thanks.